come close to this mark in the first 2 weeks. I think the game is going to be run heavy for the Patriots. I think that they feel that that'll probably be their best chance to win the game, is they're going to try to run it with Stevenson and Gibson. And the Jets secondary is not going to allow them to pass the ball. So I just think it sets up where 170 yards is too many for Brissett. Marty?
I'm like in Gardner Minshew to throw 2 touchdowns. You can get that at plus 140 on DraftKings. And Gardner Minshew has had a really, really tough schedule. He was at Chargers, and then he was in Los Angeles for that game, and then he went to Baltimore to play the Ravens. So this is going to be his first time playing at home. It's against a pretty soft Carolina team. And if you remember, like, he had a lot of good games last year with the Colts. And I think you're going to see a pretty good game this week when he returns to home, and he's got Brock Bowers, looks great. And Devontae Adams he had over 100 yards last week too. So the offense seems to be clicking. I think his odds at 2 touchdowns are really favorable, plus 140.
Marty, I don't know if I can agree with you, but Marcus, I can agree with you on the unders. I love the unders this year because it's just everybody in the passing department in the entire league, it just seems below what we normally get. It's like the whole league is just switched more run heavy. That being said, I'm going to take whoever the running back is that play the Colts. The Colts have given up 474 total rushing yards in 2 weeks, 237 rushing yards per game. And now Deandre Swift, if he can just get 6-7 carries, he can hit the over, because the Colts, you can just gouge them in the rushing department. So I'm going to take Deandre Swift over 52.5 rushing yards. Put it on the board.
In my best bet this week, I'm actually going to defer to Jason because my Kyle Pitts bet was so bad last week.
Whoa, it's taken from me. But yes, I appreciate the deferment. I hope to get you in the green. Zach, I know you've had some bad luck. I think that Kyle Pitts one might feel a little personal to you as well. But I'm going to go in on Braelon Allen, anytime touchdown, plus 360. Find it wherever you get the best odds. I found it on MGM Grand. I think Marcus is there right now. We can, if you want to, in the chat, you can Venmo Marcus. He can go down to the sports book and bet for you. You can go back there when you're on vacation or a work trip next year and make the bet. But I like Braelon Allen. He had 7 carries last game. He had 6 targets. He was on the field 35% of the plays, and I think he played some meaningful minutes at the end. So youngest person in the league. I think he's the youngest person to score in 94 years. Braelon Allen's an anytime TD. I haven't missed one yet.
I love it. I like it.
Let's move on to crystal ball. You got something for the crystal ball?
I was just going to ask Marcus. He said you're in Vegas. Have you been to the Blue Man Group, or were you performing in it? You look a little blue today.
Hey,
Yeah,
wait.
on location, I had to do a little bit of a different setup. So the lighting, the computer screen, it makes me a little blue. If I go up like this, maybe it changes it, but we're not going to do that. So just dealing with it a little bit.
Nice, I like it.
Oh, this is what he looks like. Paul Giamatti.
Oh, that's perfect.